Welcome back, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, anyone watching. It is going to be an absolute doozy of an episode. We've got Chase joining us from Trash Golf. Great hats. You can see a couple of us rocking them.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're back. It's episode 81. Getting close to that 100.
Session.
Wow.
What do you say? A little Philly special?
Yeah, Philly
Philly
special.
special. I didn't even mean Philly special, but like just Castle came off.
Works.
I know. The hot dog special,
Yeah.
Maybe. He didn't play in Philly at all, did he?
Dogs.
No, he never played in Philly.
No shit. You think he gets signed back to a team this year?
He should. I mean, the guy's too good to be sitting out.
He's just gonna wait till the playoffs. He doesn't have the stamina to play regular season.
No, not at all. Golden Knights should just keep him on long-term IR again and win another cup.
Honestly, the Rangers should sign him. Why not? They need like a little mojo change.
I'd like to see that guy in some red and blue.
That'd be electric.
Yeah.
Just bring the fans back. I don't know.
Imagine Mr. Two-Hand Phil Kessel himself at MSG playing against the Penguins.
Dude, he just like in the warm-ups, like he's just like sitting on the bench just ripping hot dogs. He's like getting the crowd fired up. They need something.
They do.
I've been saying this. There might have been the TSN turning point in the last couple of weeks. The Rangers might be back.
This road trip is going to be make or break the Rangers season, I think, because you have that camaraderie on the road for a little over a week with all the boys, a bunch of different cities. You know, it's good bonding time, good time to rally with each other. You know, maybe get a little bendy at one or two of your stops. I mean, at the end of the day, boys are going to be boys. So I'm saying, predicting Rangers are either coming off this road trip hot and we're cruising into maybe a little wild card spot in the next, month and a half or so, or, we're just
They're only 5 points out of a wild card spot.
I know. Or we're just going to be in complete turmoil and end up like the fucking Blackhawks right now.
No, we're not doing that shit. They're in shambles.
Yeah.
There might be a couple pieces to add from the Blackhawks and get a little sandpaper from them. I wouldn't hate seeing Patty Maroon on the fourth line for the Rangers. Not gonna lie.
Fun. Like him and Phil.
Dude. Although, was Sam Carrick playing third line yesterday?
No. Brodzinski was centering the third. Carrick was still fourth with Eddie and Rempe.
Gotcha. Dude, Rempe, he looks like a lost puppy out there. Like a big puppy that doesn't know how to walk. Like just a baby.
I mean, he's a terrible hockey player. He wasn't 6'9". He wouldn't sniff the NHL.
No, not at all. I mean, he also has barely sniffed the NHL, and he's in the NHL. Considering,
well, yeah, but I mean, like he would after his first suspension, he would have never came back if he wasn't 6'9".
Yeah,
and he's getting the fans going. That's the other thing too. He skates like he's Goofy on ice during Disney, whatever.
What did that person said? Was Disney on ice when everyone was falling yesterday, Jared?
Yeah, people could not skate. It was crazy.
They were falling over the blue line. Someone in our section was like, "It's like Disney on ice with these guys."
Yeah, but the thing is, our section was so rowdy, and they had no hockey sense. They'd just be yelling "Shoot the puck, hit him!" But we were so out of position. But yeah, no, I could ramble about the Rangers for forever.
I think we all could. Let's get off that soapbox before we either get mad or just saying wildly unrealistic things.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, keep the train moving. We got
third line.
We say Jared on the third line.
You said you think you could.
Yeah, of a D1 women's team, maybe. Not to put shade at them. Not to throw shade at them. That's not what I'm doing.
I think you're throwing shade at them.
He's just that good. For the listeners on Spotify, I got air quotes going.
Right. Well, actually, Spotify does have video, by the way. Full video and audio.
That is true.
But keep it rolling, kind of change it up. We got Chase joining us. Thank you so much for coming on. You started a golf brand, Trash Golf. What was that in the last 6 months to a year?
Yeah, launched about 6 months ago. It started about a year ago. Kind of just did a soft launch. Mostly gave out hats to my buddies. Kind of just did some samples, this, that, the other, and then launched about 6 months ago. And then did a little website relaunch. Was that about 2+ weeks ago? Been going pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of tough starting a brand. I don't come from any brand background or marketing background, sales, anything like that. I've just been working as an assistant golf pro for the past 7 years, and kind of just saw the trends in golf. Obviously, everybody saw golf blow up, and from COVID and whatnot. And working in a pro shop, kind of realized like, it's tough to sell polos to golfers because everybody has their favorite polos. Like I have 3 or 4 polos that I always wear, like everybody else does, especially the guys over 45. They're like, no, I have too many of those. I hear that all the time. But the one thing that always changes is the hat on their head. I mean, like you're gonna run through a hat, like eventually, like you're gonna end up changing it, and it's only 25, 30, $35. So we kind of just hopped on that wave. I honestly had the idea for this like 2 years ago, just never really acted on it. And just kind of just going through the trials and tribulations of just learning everything outright, which has been pretty crazy so far.
Hell yeah. No, that's awesome. I mean, they're great hats too. I'm rocking, what's this one called?
Dude, I asked my other co-founder, Corey, I was like, yo, like, should we call it something other than just like a regular two-tone hat? And he was like, I don't know, two-tone Tony. And I was like, you know what, dude, that goes. I was like, so we just literally decided it like a few minutes before the drop, which honestly is super unorganized, but either way, like that's the way we roll. We just go with like what we feel is good until we learn otherwise. And then, so two-tone Tony for that guy. And honestly, one of my favorite hats, like super cool.
It's a solid hat.
Yeah, dude.
I was just gonna say, I think that one's my favorite out of all the ones I've seen.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Mine's the American one. The red, white, and blue trash is my favorite one.
They're like, they like, and obviously it's pretty easy for me to say this, but I was even like the first time I saw the hats come in, it was hats that, honestly, we don't really even sell anymore, but same make of hat, same supplier. I was like, holy crap, these things are super high quality. Like they're not, not fucking around. Like, so, the hats, they look good. I personally think like they look really good, but the quality is like unbelievably good. Like I haven't even been able to sweat through a single hat. I've been wearing them like all summer since June. Like I have not had any sweat marks. Like, I don't know. To me, that's what it's all about. I run through a hat just from sweating through it. You know what I mean? I wear it every day.
That's huge,
too, bro.
Especially when they're a darker hat too. Like, I
Dude,
mean, I know,
this thing,
we're always on the course or like, coaching some hockey over the summer, just out and about, going for a run. The worst is when you have a nice hat and then you get like those 2 just white lines of like the sweat and salt. I'm just like, all right, well, there goes $50 down the drain. Like, because if I wash it, it's gonna warp. So
Right. I was up in Canada and I brought a Sunday red hat with me, and it was like the nice like suede one that I shouldn't have sweated out like 5 times, but I did. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, is that the design or is that just a sweat stain? And I concluded that it went right in the trash, and I put this hat on. So sorry, Sunday red. Love the brand, but sorry.
trash, right?
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So what inspired? I was just saying, what inspired the naming behind it? Because obviously, like, it's funny, it's cool, but like, and like, so many people just like chirp their own golf games all the time. But like, where'd you come from with that?
From like exactly that, like chirping my own game. But I mean, it kind of has like 2 things going where I feel like it's a younger like term, like as far as like the term like cap, like the kids are using, you know what I mean? Like I'm 28 years old. I don't know exactly how old you guys are, but like that's like a term where like you say it to an older person, they're like, did he just say trash? But you say it to a kid and they're like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. So it has that notoriety as like a meme-ish type of term. But at the same time, I work in the golf industry, and I've been, on the grind, just trying to get better for the past 7 years. First 2 years of me working here at Blue Hill, just kind of like, dicking around, not really caring too much about the game. And then I kind of turned it on, or at least tried to, at least thought I was. And the whole thing was that I really was like, oh, I'm not getting like as good as I want to get. And then I had a point where I thought I was a little bit better than I really was. And then I was like kind of like plateauing a little bit. I felt maybe like because of that. And then once I realized that I'm truly just trash and my expectations just need to be managed, then I'll exceed the expectations and have like a better round, like emotionally. Like think about it. If you have super high expectations and then you just duff a shot, now you're feeling like absolute shit compared to if your expectations are like, all right, let's see what happens here. Like I'm going to, rely on my mechanics, whatever. And then you hit a great shot. You're like, holy shit, now I'm feeling really good, and keep that trend going. So just like, it sounds kind of lame, but at the same time, it's more about like managing expectations than it is about being like actually trash at golf, which everybody pretty much is.
Yeah, it's a good message behind the brand too. Like, you even see it on the PGA Tour. Like, I mean, with Scotty, it's like he puts it, 3 feet more to the left than he wanted to. He's like, I fucking suck. Like that was a shot, whatever.
Right.
But like you see that through all levels, and I think that's pretty sweet. And like you guys have had good growth so far since we started, following you guys, and
Appreciate it.
I feel like it's only going up from here, especially if you can, have those pro players having those little outbursts, and you're like, that's exactly what we are. That whole like one of us mentality that you see a lot.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I always see brands like marketing, like, they want to have like the picture perfect, like product picture with the guy swinging, hitting a great shot, like this, that, the other, like in a typical ad. And I feel like someone actually said this to me today. Like, I feel like there's not many brands that are targeting golfers like this. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, are you trash? Like, are you super
That are
bad? Like,
good.
yes.
That are
Yeah.
good.
Right.
Like good material, good quality.
Correct.
So many of like the brands that target the dog shit golfer, like the average like golf hack, they're also just on par with the skill. They suck. Like
Right.
we used to be with another company in the past. I'm not gonna name them.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, not to name drop anyone else, but like we worked with like two pretty shitty companies.
Yeah. No, we're not. Why would we bash someone? They're not even small. Like I would say relatively big as far as like small. It's like as far as golf brands go, they're like on the medium size. And they just like the hat. I look like fucking Abraham Lincoln in it. Like it sat so fucking high. And I just sweat right through it. It was brutal.
Dude, I feel like that's like, how many samples I went through to get a hat that wasn't like super like boxy up here, and like I felt like I was like Luigi wearing a hat, or like Mario, like where it's just like sitting on top of my head. Like I've had so many good companies that I was dealing with to get samples because I wanted to like level, or at least I thought I wanted to level up the hats. But like as I ran through a ton of samples, I realized that the hats we have are truly high quality. It's just just getting the right logos on them, getting enough, figuring out what what golfers really want, and it's kind of tough. We have like that, obviously, like that signature upside down trash, like backwards, whatever. And
that's style right now too.
That's what I'm saying. And like we know that's the style, but at the end of the day, that style is not going to be around for like another year or so, in my opinion. So like we're always looking for something that like is like the next wave of, which every brand probably is, next wave of like what's going to be cool. So I mean, we might not even be seeing that many more of like those types of hats. Like we could maybe bring them back, like throwback edition type things like down the road, but probably going to keep just expanding on our designs. We have I wish I had it next to me. We got a pretty cool head cover coming out that looks like a dumpster. We already had one. I have it right here, actually. Sorry. It's pretty cool. It's not finished yet. This is like the third sample we've done. Dude, I spent so much money on samples. It's ridiculous. I didn't even think about that in the beginning.
When I had a clothing brand back in the day, it was the samples. That was the issue. And then the timeline. Because like if you're ordering overseas, it's like, all right, sample came in 45 days from now or 30 days. It's like, yep, this one wasn't good. So now I'm back to square one.
Right.
And I have to redo it and hope that I get like product in time for like say like the spring drop, and like that's in March. But
you're also battling like, okay, is this just like a 3-month long fad, or is it gonna last a year and a half to 3 years? Like that's always the hardest part with figuring out the new trends and all that. But
without a doubt,
it's definitely a fun ride and journey, like figuring all that shit out. Like I take some fashion classes at college, and like nice. I mean, it's really for the girls, if I'm being honest. But like we learn about all this stuff, and like you guys are preaching what my teachers preach, just like figuring out the trends, the timelines, all that, managing your expectations with, okay, I think this is cool, but are other people going to think it's cool, or is it just going to be trash? So
yeah, right. We've had some, like we've had some products that I pulled out of the package and I've been like, oh, can I go sell this in a parking lot, like in fucking MetLife Stadium or something somewhere? Like these are terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 100%. It's definitely a ride, especially not knowing it. You think that you just find the product and then you list it online, you post some videos, you do this, you do that, and it's like so far above that's over, what you expected.
That's once in a blue moon, but and that's always the goal, but it's not realistic whatsoever. So,
right.
But yeah, it's all that grind. But you think we get a first sight of this sample head cover?
Yeah. So we did our first giveaway. I gave away I don't even remember the Jailbird mini putter, and I put one of the first samples we had on it, which I thought was literally trash. And so I reworked it, and we came up with this guy right here, which is supposed to look like our dumpster can, or our dumpster box, I should say. We have a box that's that we ship our hats. I mean, you might have seen it in a dumpster box that we came up with. They're a little bit too big. We reworked it. We have a smaller one coming that fits the hats, but super high quality. I mean, it has like the soft inside, and then it's a magnet as well, because you don't want to be freaking Velcroing all day. I hate that. Like, you know what I mean? Like anything that I think that I would love on the course. I've been in golf for so long. I think that like I really, really love it. I think that other people will too, which might be a little bit overconfidence, but that's okay. But this isn't a finished product. We have this logo coming, which is gonna be like a rubber PVC patch, and then we're gonna have it Velcro on actually, and we're gonna come out with different renditions of this for different majors or like for the waste management, different colorway that makes it look more like blue collary, and then we're gonna come out with different patches, so you can have like a V1 head cover but have like a V5 patch that you want to put on here. That's like one of our new logos that could be at the time. So like, just because you have this, like and we keep coming out with more, doesn't mean you need to buy the new one, which we would love, you know what I mean? Collect them, whatever. But at the end, we want to kind of build up like this
but it
product.
gives that customizability to it. And like you said, you have that Velcro patch on that part. So you can be like, all right, I'm going to get all these different patches and switch them in and out. That's pretty sweet. I like that design a lot.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're going to have to work on it a little bit. Like, you can kind of tell it's a dumpster just by looking at it, especially once you get the trash, the logo on it. But it definitely needs, we'll keep leveling it up over time. But thank you. I appreciate it. It's a good start for sure. Yeah. Super high quality. Like, I have it on my putter, or I had it on there.
Looks great. Really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you could definitely have like just like a classic where it just says trash on it, like no Velcro or anything.
Right.
You have like option 2 with all the customizability options too.
Right. Like, I'm hesitant to do this because I love America, like, with a passion, but I want to, like, everybody loves the American flag. Like, that's like a super easy sell, just throw it right on there. But at the same time, like, America is far from trash, no matter what anybody says. So I don't want to associate it with it. But just like things that we've been thinking about.
Yeah, I was thinking that's a tough. Oh, go ahead, Soba.
No, literally just I mean, that's a good idea. I'm kind of right there with you on that of you don't want to have trash and then the American flag on it. I mean, it could be cool for like one of those military sponsored tournaments or something like that. That could be a good idea. You make it like a one-off thing.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, having the American flag just on a trash can probably not the best idea.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
Maybe like trash golf, great country.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
It's like you like go for 2 and then maybe like some like have the twigs as like those lines like red and white.
Right. I love that actually. I could I'm thinking of like 7 different things I could do with that right now. So I love that for sure.
Hell yeah. That'd be the Jared Pine line right there.
Yeah. Give you royalties.
Yeah. No, we actually we
video proof, so
yeah, right. I was gonna say
timestamp
that.
IP.
Yeah. That's all right. We'll save it that way.
Yeah.
No, that's unreal. Maybe we'll have to get some birds flying on the golf club at some point. Something like that.
For sure. That would be sick. That would be really cool.
Hell yeah. No, as I say, I mean, as far as trash goes, is there anything else you wanted to kind of get out? Like, I mean, first off, where would I even find this if I'm gonna go look to get myself a beautiful hat?
So you can go right to our website, which is trashgolf.org or .co, trashgolf.co or .org. I mean, it routes to the same. Or you can just hop right on our Instagram, which is Trash Golf Co. on Instagram, and Trash Golf Company on TikTok, which is going to eventually change to Trash Golf Co. Just dealing with some technical issues with the TikTok, not really too easy to deal with, but
especially now.
yeah, right. They don't even look at the support tickets, but either way, hop on there. We got like a ton of good like promos. Like today, I just dropped it to free shipping all U.S. orders, so like just entices people to buy. You're also going to get like it's either $10 off, or there's 2 promos running $10 off your order. So you're going to get this sick hat, super high quality, and like obviously like a business wants to make money, but like at the end of the day, working in a pro shop, like I see prices of other products and I'm like, that it like feels like such a ripoff, and like I never want to get to that as a business. So I feel like the prices of our hats are super, super reasonable, especially with the discounts and promos, free shipping. Like we're trying to do everything for the customer to kind of get them this like good experience and understand how good of quality it is and get behind the brand. So that's really the biggest thing right now. Coming on like podcasts like you guys, this is awesome. Like I love doing this. Like especially you guys are in Long Island, New York, myself. So everything has been going okay so far. Obviously, just trying to make it. Just trying to stay. I heard someone say all you got to do, you're just going to fail along the way. You just got to survive. So at the end of the day, just trying to survive.
And each time you fail, you're not starting from square one after that, which is nice. You're starting from all that experience.
Exactly. Like even if it is a waste of money, at the end of the day, the experience is invaluable. So I'm cool with it. Totally.
Can't put a price on experience for sure. No. But we'll tag everything down below in the description and all that.
Appreciate that.
All the posts you'll be tagged in. So we'll have a plethora of hyperlinks you can click on. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome. I know what I'm doing after dinner. Going to utilize that free shipping and maybe a little bucks off or 10%, whatever it was.
I think it's Chirps 20. I think that'll help save you some money in the
you
store.
Can use Chirps 20. Yeah, it's 20% off right there.
Go. Put some money back in our pockets, eh?
But yeah, I mean, we keep it going. Any last thoughts on trash? I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more later, but it's gonna switch up to World Juniors.
No, we're cool. I mean, World Juniors was a hell of a time. I could tell you that straight from the bat. I mean, we went up there on New Year's Eve and saw Canada versus USA, and it was a hell of a game. And things were like the Canadians are not nice people. I love Canadians, but they were not being nice at all. Like, you think that they're nice people, like from like, you know, like how they're portrayed and whatever, like mainstream is like, oh, the Canadians are such nice, and they are, don't get me wrong. But in that situation, they were not nice at all, and they'll admit it to you. I guarantee you. They were chirping hard.
Yeah, they got whacked.
They got waxed. And fucking Czechia waxed them too.
Yeah, I mean, hockey's not going well in Canada. Those people turned into a mess.
That's why Trudeau got let go. He resigned. Said their goaltending was no good.
Yeah, for real.
I think those kids gave up like 80 penalties, you know, whatever, committed 80 penalties. They literally, not actually, but there's so many. I mean, they were just in the box the entire time. I mean, that's their downfall right there.
Yeah, the special teams was humming for the U.S. I saw that. I was at the bar New Year's Eve, and we were fucking going crazy that whole game.
That was a wild game.
I've been saying this the past couple of weeks. Like, it's hard to win a World Junior when you leave your best players at home. But at the same time, like, I mean, you don't have the real Team Canada World Junior team there with, you know, when you leave Bedsy at home and some of those other guys. But I think it's, you know,
well, I don't think Bedard's still eligible, but it's
no, he's 20 though, right?
He's 19. He was still eligible.
Was he?
Yeah, but you left your WHL players at home. Like, you have some sick WHL and OHL players that you left at home.
These guys on, like, just not even in the roster that could really be changing that program around, especially this year. But I mean, also you got to think about it. Like, they have their whole careers ahead of them. Like, they have their other things they got to do. But I mean, it's just like, did Canada really put their best foot forward here? So I mean, I'm very happy that US won. I mean, fuck them all. But let's it's just kind of like, all right, did they actually, you know, put out that real team?
Probably not 100%, but I mean, to get fucking waxed by Latvia, Czechia, US, like, you should have put up a better fight than that. Granted, if I step on that ice, I'm getting my ass waxed, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
It must have been an electric environment, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Canadians definitely showed up and showed out, whether it was for their team or, like, obviously once they got bounced, they all, you know, still were rooting pretty heavily for whatever team was versing the U.S. So
makes sense.
Yeah, totally. We were in a bar like in the stadium before the game, and I randomly just got pulled over. But I don't even know what happened. No idea what happened to this day. He just grabbed my arm and he was like, fuck it, I'll buy you a drink. And I looked over like my girlfriend, like, you know, all the other people, and they're like, what? And I was just like, all right, I'll take the cocktail. Like, screw it, it's a vodka soda lemon, thank you. But either way, we're sitting there talking, and I was like, what's even good with this? Like, will you ever root for the U.S.? Like, we're literally right down the street. Like, I don't know why you guys are being like this. And he was like, we're like your little brother, and we'll never root for you. And I was like, all right, makes sense.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, right.
Love the honesty, though. If he said, like, oh, we're your big brother, I'd be like, oh, like, for hockey? Is that your angle?
Yeah, right. He honestly might have said that. I was a little turned up at the time, but he might have said we're the little brother for hockey, but at least for country, you know, scenarios, they're definitely the little brother. Sorry to say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
was gonna say too. I think we had spoken about did you grow up a Rangers fan or Islanders?
No, Rangers for sure.
Okay. Hell yeah. We're all Rangers fans.
Imagine I said Devils.
Yeah, there would have been some issues.
Yeah, stop the show. It's over with. You've been kicked.
I would say going forward, your girlfriend's brother got drafted to the Rangers. Is that right?
It's her cousin. Her cousin. Yeah, super awesome kid. Super way back. Yeah, he's the man. Plays a lot of golf too. He's a big golfer.
Nice. Yeah, that's unreal. Did he grow up with you, like in the same town?
No, so I live in New York now, but I actually did grow up in New Jersey. So, which is literally like I'm across the road right over there is New Jersey, and I'm sitting in New York, so we're right in the border. So I moved like a couple towns away from the town I grew up in, which was Hillsdale, Rivervale, another small little town, Bergen County, New Jersey. Now I'm in Rockland County, New York. So I didn't really grow up with any of the, I guess, people, that I'm like my girlfriend or like anybody that's at my golf course and where I live now. But just kind of got really close to everybody through golf, which has been super cool. Golf is a great game for that. You're just meeting random people, becoming boys, whether it's for 4.5 hours, playing some golf, or whether it's me through the pro shop, just, checking people in, getting to know families. It's all super tightly knit here. So
are you still working at a pro shop now?
Yeah. I'm still I'm assistant pro. I actually just allegedly got bumped up today to a head pro, so that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Congrats.
it's been a long time coming. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it, but that's the word at least. So yeah, super happy about that. So be a head pro this year, and hopefully take this trash thing to 100, and that'd be a cool story. I think
That's awesome.
We'll have to go film at that course soon.
Dude, yeah, whenever you guys want to come through, you got a spot for sure. I mean, it might be a little bit of a ride for you guys.
Who cares?
Whatever.
I'm in Jersey.
But,
I'm in the off season though. I'm also
What'd you say?
I'm also pro.
No way. What course?
Echo Lake Country Club.
Dude, that's one of my favorite fucking golf courses in this area. That is so sick. So Jillian is the So Jillian's Jill, sorry, I only know her through Instagram because I randomly followed her page as seeing she was like an assistant in the shop, whatever. So it was so random, dude.
Our shop manager.
Dude, she's like one of the best in the state too, by the way.
Yeah,
she gets it done for sure.
Yeah.
And so her cousin Mike does embroidery and stuff like that, and that's who, whether he knows it or not, I'm gonna use for the head covers here to stitch everything up. But yeah, that's super, super cool. That is awesome. How long have you been there?
I'm going into my second year.
Okay, yeah, sweet. I've unfortunately never played it. I've walked it a lot during COVID because my mom lives down that way. I kind of stuck with her for a little while.
You guys down this summer or spring, summer, fall, whenever I'm there.
That would be so cool. Such a sick track. Tillinghast, super old. Yeah. Oh no, it's not Tillinghast, is it?
No, it's shit. I always forget it.
They have the plaque right there, and I should know these things because I'm a nerd for this, but I'm blanking. But yeah, that's super awesome.
Donald Ross, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, it's a Ross.
At least I think he redid it at some point.
Right.
I'm going to the sim after this because I have shanks.
Are you going tonight?
Yeah, I called Bob.
Did you? He just called me.
What'd he say?
He asked if I can change my time tomorrow from 11 to 1. Or from 1 to 11, sorry.
Yo, can I hop on that maybe? Or do you want to go to the NHL Alumni Classic tomorrow?
No, I already have this time. So I gotta go to
For 11?
Yeah.
I might call to add and jump on.
You're more than welcome, but it's 11 to 12. So it'd just be hitting balls.
Hell yeah. What do you say, Silva?
I was gonna say, dude, if we're gonna be all playing together this summer at some point, we both got to dial it in a little bit.
Dude, I got up
going to the sim now.
Club since October.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I picked him up like twice this fall, or maybe 3 times. Only when we filmed is when I played golf. What do you say, Gordy?
I've been grinding it out,
dude. I got up there and first of all, I've never gripped a club correctly. I just found that out. That's
super important.
Yeah, I mean,
you should see him doing it now. It's bad.
It's like day 1, put your glove on. Day 2, here's how you grip your club.
Yeah, right.
No, it was like the first day I took him to the sim last week, and it's a minute video of 3 consecutive shanks.
I'm almost missing the screen.
How are we not posting?
Yeah, that's some content.
I have it. Yeah, I mean, I think I sent it to Jared too.
I probably need to chop it up and just do shank.
You can just leave it as the minute clip of you just shanking the ball.
No, but I'll just cut the dead time between
I didn't
shanks.
Actually send it. Hold on.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll post that tomorrow.
I'll send it right now.
Are you wearing a trash golf hat in it when you're doing it?
He wasn't. No.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
That's what I feel like.
He's a fraud. Look at him up there.
Yeah, he's not really trash. I could definitely go for
trash.
We should have a shank off, dude. Because if you could see the dispersion from the last hole I was on over here, it was literally like I was missing. I was like, oh my god, I might hit the window to the right. Like I'm seriously going sideways.
I dubbed that the bouquet of flowers when you're just shanking, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Shank.
Hook one, trying to fucking figure it out.
Dude,
Yeah.
in one. I need to figure it out this winter because it's bad. I'm actually gonna order new clubs. Not that it's the clubs by any means,
Nah,
but I want to get a little more
it's the
forgiving.
clubs, bro.
What are you
right
playing,
now?
Chase?
I have Strixon, like like 2 models old ZX7s, with like a Project X LZ shaft 6.5 type.
Shafts are out of my
yeah.
area of expertise.
What are you playing right now?
I'm playing the Titleist T200s, but I was thinking about getting those
First
Tacoma.
Dude, those clubs are sick. The T200s. I
Yeah,
love those. Those are like the built up version of the AP2s, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Yeah, they basically, when they brought back the T series, just went back to like the AP 1, 2, and 3s.
Yeah, those are sweet. You want something more forgiving?
He needs something more for him.
You don't have
I'm
a choice.
I don't know
Trying
if
to figure-
he wants it, but he needs it.
Dude, I redid the club fitting thing online and it spit out another one. Like there's 4 models and I don't know which model I should get.
You do the club fitting on the website?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, on that Tacoma Golf.
Last time it said- I don't know which one to get. We'll have to redo it tomorrow again, Gordy, and figure out which one I'm gonna purchase.
Dude, just
But-
go to like a Golf Galaxy or something, or like a club and act.
They
Like,
don't have
Well,
Tacoma.
we were at the Superstore the other day, but the thing is, none of these like stores carry Tacoma, and they're like $800 cheaper than like a top competitor brand. So like you're kind of just taking a chance. That's what I told Jared.
Is that the Grant Horvat brand that he just signed with?
Yeah, it is.
Horvat,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
what's the guy that left?
The Brian Bros.
He did it too.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't want to be a hater, but Grant looks kind of scary. Like he's got like a very drained face.
Got that twinkle in his eye.
It's like it's a little creepy sometimes. Like when he takes those selfies, like way up top.
He's tall. He's like a stick figure.
He's like Dracula, bro. He could play as
honestly.
Dracula as Halloween, dude.
Nicest guy
Sorry,
ever,
Grant.
too.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure, he's
total
crushing it.
Beauty. But like I don't know. Like I saw a selfie of him the other day, and I was just like, whoa.
Oh my
That's funny.
god. No, that's unreal. No, we could keep it going. I mean, the YouTube golf game really has changed. Oh, fun fact, Chase. We actually put out our first YouTube golf video before Bob Does Sports existed.
No, really?
Just did
What
not
year
stay
was-
consistent.
Oh,
This is
man,
2021, and I was like posting every
Wow.
like just radically or not radically, like randomly. I think that's
Right.
what I'm looking for.
Sporadic.
Clearly,
Sporadic.
There we
Sporadic,
fucking
there you
go.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I was
yeah.
looking for.
Yeah.
Not exactly a wordsmith over here, but
Don't think that's
yeah,
where it
no wordsmith. That's like
Is it?
if you're good with.
It's like a black.
I mean, I don't know if it's. Yeah, just like someone who's like a.
I think it's more of a phrase, probably.
Yeah, I mean, you're really pretzeling me here. I'm not exactly an English major, but maybe
Neither
someone
am
will
I.
fact check me.
I know
Have
good
you
at
ever? Sorry, have you ever broken up those old videos and like reposted them with like a caption on it, like this is from before like YouTube Meta or whatever?
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Are they like bad, or are they like kind of funny?
I mean, they're not that good. And I also edited
I
them
love
on like
that, though.
iMovie, and it was me editing them before I had someone editing, and it looks like a fucking blind idiot's editor.
You pay somebody to edit your videos now?
Yeah.
That's smart. Honestly, I've thought about it many times. I still do it. You can probably tell, but
For the
That-
shorts? Oh, I'm saying for the longs though. The
for
shorts,
the long stuff, yeah, I guess you have to, right?
yeah, the shorts I
Shorts
do
is a lot of
myself.
AI
Not
shit.
good though.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I actually just downloaded something the other day that was pretty cool. It's AI, whatever, kind of makes you a video.
Use Opus.
No, but I'll look into it now.
That just chops it up. Like I'll throw like the YouTube golf video and Opus clips, and it'll just make me like some clips.
Oh, dude, yeah, that is what it's called. I don't even look at things, bro. I just download it. I'm like, what is this gonna do for me? Okay, download.
Oh
that
my
one?
god. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gordy,
man,
whenever you need to
it's so
jump, feel
funny.
free to. No big deal. I know you got a tea time.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I gotta depart. My buddies asked me if I wanted to go to the sim a couple days ago, so I have 15
Nice.
to get there.
That's dope.
Luckily, it's down the road.
It's good. It's a good segue into a little top 5 action here.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll leave you guys to that.
Oh yeah.
All
No,
right.
this is
Peace, dude. Nice meeting you.
See
Nice
you.
have a
meeting
good
you.
one, Gordy.
I don't know
Go
how
Shank,
to.
baby.
I won't. It's Jared.
Yeah, I'll handle enough shanks for the both of us.
Your voice.
All right, peace.
But yeah, I mean, new on the pod. puts together a top 5 himself coming on.
Yeah,
Have a day.
coming in hot and taking over.
I'm pulling up ChatGPT top 100 golfers this year.
Oh fuck! I'm not gonna do anything and just get absolutely banged in the comments.
I
That's
have a
my goal.
second tab open, and I just put in list of PGA golfers.
Right. Because when you guys are knocking them off, I'll need to figure out a new pick.
All right, so who's grabbing first pick here?
You didn't even explain what we're doing, but also, are we
Yeah.
doing? Am I doing the name? I guess I'll do our names across the top, and then the event on the side, and then the name. Okay, yeah, I got you. Okay, fucking busy brain over here trying to figure this out.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, Chase, did you want to break us down on kind of the idea for the top 5?
Hold on, I want to really quickly do list of PGA.
Oh, we're just going over
Tour.
the idea. We're not ripping it through yet.
Okay, yeah, sorry. So we're gonna basically do a draft style top 5 for the majors plus the PGA Championship. Or sorry, the majors plus the Players Championship for the PGA Tour this year. So we're each gonna pick. Start with the Masters. I pick somebody. If I pick Scotty Scheffler, then the next person can't pick Scotty Scheffler. He's off the board, draft style. And we're gonna figure out who goes first by touching your nose.
Oh, you can just if you want. No, Chase, you're the guest. If you want first or third, it's up to you. Sometimes third.
I'll go third. I'll go third because I feel like I have a good handle on these things. I'm pretty.
Because you can
confident
snake around there.
Right.
So, but do you want first or third? First or second?
So basically, I'll take first then. So basically, I'm picking a player and what I think they're gonna win.
No, so it's Masters right now.
Oh,
We're
okay.
starting. So who's your Masters pick?
My Masters pick? Honestly, give me Max Homa.
Wow.
Fuck with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I just have to take him because he's available still. It's
Yeah,
Scheffler.
Yeah. I just don't think he's winning the Masters back to back, if being honest.
First of all, he did win it back to back. Second off, three-peat would be
Insane.
Tiger Woods-esque.
Damn, maybe that
But
was
yeah, stay hot, Silva.
maybe that was a crazy non-pick for me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go with Xander Schauffele.
Great one. It's fucking great. Do you see him in the new Bob Does Sports episode?
Dude, and he actually said something about like something being trash in there. I was like, oh, I should really just clip that and throw it up, but
Yeah.
I ended up not. But yeah, honestly, he's becoming my favorite golfer, I think, just because he's actually just a bro, like sitting there cursing you out, which is what like I kind of like banter with my buddies all the time the same way. So I'm like, yeah, this guy fucking sick.
It's so funny. When he's like pigeon tossing fucking Bob, I was like crying.
It's actually, yeah, he's a good dude. You can I always thought he was like, super like quiet and whatnot, but he doesn't seem that way at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys want to wrap back around with US Open?
Yep.
Yeah, U.S. Open this year is at Oakmont Country Club in Pennsylvania. That's I feel like a good piece of knowledge to have for this pick.
I mean, for you maybe. For us, it's not as advantageous.
I mean,
Gordy would know, but it's just not a golf course for us.
Okay.
It's your
It's
pick.
daunting. Oh, it is my pick. Yeah, you're right. Good
Yeah.
call. I'm gonna go with. Wow. I was gonna say Justin Thomas, but I don't truly believe it. But I'll rock with it.
All right.
Wow. Giving me a freebie. Give me someone who turned their not life around, but they turned their image around. Give me Bryson.
Oh, you know what? I almost said it too, but that would mean he's defending. He's defending champion. That means he's going to go back to back, which would be sick. I hope he does. I would love that.
I'm just taking the best golfer available, in my opinion, every time.
That's smart. That's what you
All
should.
right.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't hate it, boys, but I think mine's kind of a hot take. But give me the Irishman himself, Rory.
That would be pretty crazy comeback.
I don't know why, but I've thought, give me the Irishman. I thought you were going with Shane Lowry,
Right.
which would have been probably a good pick too, but
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You gonna watch the TGL the other night, bro?
I didn't watch it. Good.
I watched some highlights of it. That thing is sick.
Yo, it was pretty cool. I will say that. I mean, the crowd getting involved, everybody was. We could talk about it after.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We have the US Open, the Masters, the PGA. I mean, the PGA now we could do.
Yeah.
That's
Rob
me.
background with you, Silva. Yep.
Yeah.
Give me Keegan Bradley.
Wow,
I like
I
it.
love that pick.
That's
I
so
like-
fun. That's such a fun pick.
Yeah, yeah. This is a fun draft.
Yeah, this is
It's
fun.
what-
I'm having fun.
Yo, but like,
Great
if I
family
were
guy
pick,
right there.
Family Guy and SpongeBob. That's all I got.
Yeah.
feel that. If we were picking, like, if I could just pick my 3, this would be my 3rd one anyway. Give me Kepka. Like,
Oh, I forgot about Brooks. Good call, dude.
I'm not thinking live guys too much.
Yeah, he's like my favorite. He's actually my favorite golfer too. So that's sad. I forgot about him. That's
I'm
a really
kind of
good
giving
pick,
Liv a
especially
double
there.
wrister right now with all these fucking Liv picks.
Kepka is like my number 1 golfer at the moment.
Yeah, he's the man for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
All
go with Sahith Theegala. He's winning
Ooh.
something this year for sure. He's getting hot.
Yeah.
That guy.
He's due for sure.
Yeah, he's a good dude as well.
Yeah, it just seems like a salt of the earth guy. Probably didn't spell his name right, but we'll fix that after.
We had a big debate about how you actually pronounce his name.
Oh
When-
yeah,
that was
a while ago.
Over the summer, it was like, were you saying it was like Sahith?
Yes,
Yeah, because I think it's actually
That's what-
Sahith, and I was saying Sahith.
I just said it, so I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, and I'm pretty
Sahith.
sure like a reporter asked him, and he was like,
Sahith.
"It's Sahith." Yeah, like emphasis on the A.
Yeah,
Sahith. Okay, that makes a
Yeah,
lot more sense.
I think that's how it's actually pronounced. But yeah, that was it's kind of demoralizing. Like I was always saying Sahith just because like that sounds pretty cool.
Right, it does.
yeah. I mean, comes back with you, Chase. We're going British now.
Yeah, if we're going to open. Wow. I'm gonna go with Robert McIntyre.
Did he won it? What, 2 years ago?
No, he won the Scottish Open last year,
Scottish
actually.
Open.
Yeah, like just before, and he's extremely Scottish, so that was a big deal.
Yeah, that was like homecoming.
Yeah,
remember
that's a
that.
pretty
That
cool,
was just-
cool story. Yeah, it's a good story. He's a good dude.
Pretty sure
Lefty.
there's like a Y in his name, but I don't know if I put it in the right spot.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there.
I'll fix it like in the actual.
Tyre.
Oh, we should just butcher all these guys' names.
Oh my god. Yo, around the horn today is gonna be crazy. I have some wild shit that went on this weekend. Are we going British Open? I honestly am just now I'm out of like who I actually am thoughts of. So I actually really don't know if it's a bad pick, but I'm taking Shane Lowry. I don't know if that's a
You
good
can't
pick,
go
a
wrong.
bad pick.
I think it's in Northern Ireland too, and I don't know if he's from Northern Ireland, but I think he might be.
It's all the same, right? Ireland, Northern Ireland. Someone definitely just wires crossed there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
All right. Give me Spieth.
I almost
wow.
made that. I like that.
Yeah.
And I have
Yeah,
minimal golf
I like
knowledge.
Spieth. He's due. He's due for sure.
Yeah, I'd
Hell
say
yeah.
so.
What's the next one here?
You got
we
the
got
players.
the players. Yeah, right.
The players. Give me Holland.
Ooh, that was
Ooh, that's a fun
what I was
pick.
gonna say
Yeah,
too.
it's a
That's
fun
great.
pick. He's a fun guy. He's a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. I don't even know who I'm gonna pick now. Like now I don't even know. I don't know. Give me Morikawa. I feel like is he back? I don't know if he's even
No,
good.
he's gonna do very well this
Who
year.
knows
You
if
can
any
tell
of these
he's-
guys are back, but I don't hate that.
You're right. No, I don't hate it at all.
It's like Joey Coldcuts to win the players this year.
That's funny. I'm gonna go with Ludwig Oberg. He's gonna
Ooh.
win. I feel like the players is like not a major, and kind of like the guys are like that's like your first one that you win before you win a major if you're gonna do it. If you're gonna go to
Yeah.
run.
I don't
Dude,
hate
that
that.
was
That's solid.
the best last pick you could have made right
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Out
I was
of the
hoping you didn't
players
say that.
Other than maybe picking like Mickelson, maybe. But I mean, you guys haven't done
I'm gonna
anything.
take Tiger.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I
PGA
mean,
Championship 2018. It's 18.
it's been a
19.
No, it was 9. Yeah, it was 19 or 20.
Yeah, it was like kind of recent. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was pretty good feat.
Yo, do you think like I was just thinking this, like if the Bob to Sports guys, like Cold Cuts, Prez, Bobby, and like say you throw a fourth in there, like you hop in there, Chase, as the fourth. I don't know how your golf game is doing right now. Like, and you guys are scrambling. How do you guys hold up?
I think it would be a little bit of a carry on my part. I think I'd be maybe carrying if it was Bob and Cold Cuts.
And
I've seen-
Perez.
Oh, and Perez pours it in, so Perez would be carrying. I
No,
might
but
hit
do you make the cut? That's the question.
and wait, sorry, and what? I misunderstood
Four-man
the question.
scramble. You guys are entered in the tournament, like as if like you're one of the players.
Oh, so
Yeah.
their 4-man is just one
They're in a
player.
scramble format, but they're playing in the PGA Tour event.
If it's like on the Florida, if it's like in the Florida swing, yes. If it's on the New York swing, no. I mean, sorry, the
Oakmont.
California swing.
You're
No,
going to
hell
Oakmont.
no, hell to the no.
Four-man scramble. You guys wouldn't sniff it.
Dude, my dad played Oakmont, and he said he 8-putt the first green with a caddy. He was like, dude, pick it up, let's go. And he's really not that bad at golf, so I think Oakmont's going to be a really fun tournament this year, actually, for the U.S. Open. That's going to, if Bryson wins that, that's going to be like insane.
No shit.
That'd be unreal. Back to
I don't
back.
think we would make the cut, dude. I think the PGA Tour is turning into like a crazy birdie fest, bro. Like, do you see Holmes' tweet where he was like, 2025, you have to shoot 62, 62, 62 to win a PGA, or 462s to win a PGA tournament. And meanwhile, 67s don't cut it anymore. It's like crazy.
Yeah,
That's so nuts.
Greenskeepers are gonna have a fun year ahead of them, trying to do new shit. Like I
Yeah,
remember,
they should.
I forget what tournament it was, but he was like, yeah, my goal was for no one to get over par or under par, and he was like almost successful with it. Like only a few guys really sniffed under par too many times.
I think it was Arnold Palmer,
Bay Hill.
Arnold Palmer, yeah, Bay Hill. It might have been
Yeah.
because they got crushed, and that was like right before like the U.S. Open or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was a tough
PGA.
course. But speaking of getting cut, my grandma might cut me if I am late to dinner. So I'm gonna leave the founders up to it, and Chase. Hopefully, we have you on another time soon.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And it was a pleasure. I'll see you boys on the flip side.
Yeah,
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
Nice
You'll
meeting
have
you.
to see the clip I come out with from Around the Horn on
Okay,
the flip
I'm
side.
excited. I can be a viewer this time, not a.
Oh yeah. Well, I
All right,
appreciate it.
boys,
see you
I'll
soon,
catch you
Silva.
later.
See you,
All right.
brother.
Hell yeah.
Do
But
it.
yeah, you see, trying to schedule a guest. One, he's not gonna listen to this too. Trying to schedule a guest is so hard because the hosts are never fucking available.
Right.
Like trying to coordinate times it's a nightmare.
So they usually the guys that you have on as like hosts, typically.
So over the course, we're almost at the 2-year mark. It started off with me and a different buddy, and it was more hockey oriented.
Right.
And I mean, like I couldn't stay up like, oh, like cap hits, like what's like who's winning, who's making these off-season trades. I'm like, I can't. I have work.
Yeah, it's
I
too
can't.
much. Right.
So now we just shoot the shit like it's like hockey locker room,
I like that
which
idea.
definitely is like tougher because like we don't have as niche, but it's fun. It's a lot more fun. Not paying the bills obviously, but yeah, now so the original guy I was doing it with, he's no longer doing it. I brought on 3 guys to fill in the locker room. Silva being one of them off the bat. Gordy wasn't. Not off the bat. It's like maybe like 3-4 months in.
Right.
And then it was like 4 of us pretty consistently. One guy would miss here and there. And then over the course of the last like 7 months, it's been kind of Silva's been semi-consistent. Maybe makes every 3 or 4. This other guy, Kenny, who I thought was going to be hopping on at some point. He was there for like everyone. But it's just between scheduling, everyone's all around the country. It's a nightmare.
Right.
So that's why like I've been trying to grab guests or like make a group chat and it's like who could hop on this week.
I'm always down, dude. Like I think that it's one good for me to get in front of a camera because I'm kind of foreign to it, and I think that if trash keeps going, that I'm probably gonna have to. And 2, it's like another platform to just talk on, like show the brand. And 3, like it's cool, shoot the shit, like you know what I mean, hang out. Like you never know what's gonna transpire. Like
For
really
sure. Yeah, no, I agree. It's just like basically like the whole how it's structured now. It's like like we all grew up playing hockey, all of us.
Gotcha.
So it's like having like now we're playing beer league because we're all washed up. So it's like
Yes,
it's like
I
the
love
beer
that.
in the locker room after like a game, or it's like the clubhouse beer, and like you're just like yo, like I would have shot fucking
Right.
90, but I would have broke 90, but a fucking heron came and scooped my ball up or
Yeah,
whatever.
the
your
fucking
bullshit.
car girl came up behind me as I was hitting the fucking hybrid out of the trees.
Yeah,
Basically.
that was a gimme on fucking 17.
Yeah, why didn't you fucking give me that? So, it's actually funny you said that because I post, Corey did like a post yesterday. It was me talking actually right fucking here. And a few of my buddies that like I've always filmed and have always played with me, like hit me up and he was like, dude, let me hop on that podcast next time. Me and Joe. Joe's the kid that like if you watch the videos is always like cursing and hitting fucking shots. He's like, I fucking hate this game. The kid's a fucking character. He's the best. And so he's like, let me and Joe come on the podcast. And I was like, what fucking podcast are you talking about? And then it kind of dawned on me. I was like, you don't really like you see a lot of like 9-hole matches in YouTube, but you don't see like anything else. You don't see like in a boxing match, for instance, you have like the presser before and everybody talking shit, like the fucking in each other's face, the weigh-ins, and then like you have the boxing match, and then afterwards you have like the presser, and then it's like fucking I should have beat that guy if it was controversial, this, that, the other. I feel like that would be a really good format for like a golf YouTube podcast where you integrate, the match into it. So you call it trash talk, obviously, or something along those lines, something like that, from a trash standpoint. And then you do a quick like little 10 minute podcast type setting before the match, talking shit, whatever, because it always happens in the pro shop before anyway.
Yeah.
And then you play the match, you film a little bit of it, you don't make the match like the big thing, and then you have them talking shit for like 20 minutes after, just about like you just said, why didn't you give me this, or that fucking should have shot of this, or why'd you close me out on fucking 6 and shit like that.
It's like the money match, like talking like, all right, how many strokes am I getting? Like before, like
yes, exactly, like setting up the match.
Like, yo, 3 aside, bro. I'm a fucking 12,
dude. Bro. Dude, that goes exactly like that all the time. It's like, how many you giving me today? He's like, you're giving me 4, dude. He's like, I shot a fucking 87 last week, bro. Come on, like, dude, all right, relax. Like
yeah, you're fucking sandbagging. Yo, the craziest is the people that reverse sandbag. Like when you fuck yourself, like, yeah, I'm a 3 handicap. I'm like, sick,
dude.
Like, I know you're not. We know you're not. You know you're not.
You're literally talking exactly about the 2 kids. Like you literally just specifically named the one kid in Joe, and then the other kid who we won't be named who has a vanity cap and he knows it. We call him a vanity cap because like you want it for show. He's gonna be so mad when he sees this. He's like, and trust me, I'm trash. Like I rock between like a 4, 5, and 6 handicap. Like and I can shoot a fucking 85 at any given time, like anybody else. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But the kids that have like the 2s and like are still shooting like the 81s at some point, like it's like, that's like, I get it, trust me, because it can go south at any point, but that's kind of, you're just fucking yourself. There's no point. There's no point.
No, I'm with you there.
I respect it though. I respect it.
That's so frustrating. I used to like, not that like I would reverse sandbag, but like my handicap would get like decently good. Like in like late spring, I did a Pinehurst trip and like I was dialed. Like as far as for my game goes, like not like I was probably playing at like a 5 or 6, which is like, I was very happy with.
Right.
And now, like, I legit, like I was missing the simulator almost. Like, I don't know, like, what, I lost it, just gone.
Simulator golf is weird, dude. Like, I can get into the simulator. I can be mid-season, come into the simulator, pop up here, try and get loose before I go out, shank 5 shots in a row, and go on the first hole and par birdie, whatever, not shank it, basically. It's like weird hitting in a simulator, bro. Especially you take like you hit down on the ball a little bit.
I lost it. I really like this has been like 5 months of loss, even outdoors. Like I lost my grip and like I was like slipping like in the late summer. And since late summer, like I legit like I'll have it for like a swing and then shank. Like I played 9 holes maybe in like November, right before Thanksgiving. And I think I shot like 4 over on 9. I was like stoked. I was like, all right, we kind of are back.
Yeah.
But there was no pars. It was birdie and then double. Like I legit, either I put it to 15 feet and made a good putt, or I shanked it in the water. Like shanked it. Like if you stood to my right, you were in danger.
Yeah, right.
I lost
behind
it.
The shot. Hey, listen, that's what happens. It happens, comes and goes.
Yeah, it's really crazy sport. Really is. But I mean, look, going forward, kind of ripple around the horn. I mean, I don't know. It's at 6 o'clock, so we're actually in good time.
Yeah, we're good.
But couple random things I saw just around. Before I get into, I have a pretty funny story. Not to overhype it up. I was playing a men's league game the other day. Got tripped going on the boards, and thank God for my shin guard. But like, it just shattered my shin guard. I was like, "Fucking
my god."
But honestly, I'll just go to this story. But so I have like one of my best friends. I was over at his house. Like his cousins were over. It was like a family friend get together, and like he had cousins in town from like Colorado and Utah visiting. and I'd been texting this girl on Hinge, and I like matched her like, oh, like she's like, oh, I'm visiting from Utah, this, that, the other. But like
No.
this is like 3-4 weeks ago. And she like we like messaged maybe like every few days. I'm so bad at going on those apps, but I was like, fuck, I need to find a girlfriend. Like
Or
trying not to be
something.
single forever here. But she's like, oh, I'm flying back to New York, this, that, the other. I was like, oh, sick. Maybe like we'll meet up for a beer or something. I don't know. So, but like then the next thing I know, like I'm going to like my buddy's house. We're sitting here talking. It's like me, my buddy, his cousins. Like we're all just talking, hanging out. I was like, yo, like that's pretty funny. You guys are like from Utah. Like I matched with some random girl that also went to University of Utah. Like, do you happen to know her? I'm like, yo, like this is her. Do you know her? She's like, that's me. I was like,
No. It was her? You were talking to her? How'd you not real dude, were you getting catfished that bad to the point I don't know about catfish, but like when your fucking face don't match the fucking picture.
it wasn't that it was like a catfish. Like I saw it after the fact, but if I like her hair was like blonde in the Hinge, and then in person it was like brunette. I was like, yo, like I see it now, but like I would never have thought. Like it didn't add up, and like it
Yo,
was.
that's fucking all time, dude.
So I
Like,
asked this
what?
girl. I turned her own Hinge on her. I've never
Yeah,
done that
literally.
before.
Dude, like that's not even like I don't even like you can't even be like creeped out by that. It's just fucking at that point, like that could be your girl, that could be your wife right there, dude. That could be your wife. Like, is that not like a match, like fate right there, locking you two in the same room, sealing it up?
Yo, it kind of is, but also it's not because like I don't want to like talk
Oh,
down,
it's
but like
oh.
it wasn't like she seemed like cool, but like my buddy was not happy, and then
Yeah,
which was even funnier.
right. Oh my god,
And
dude,
I had
that's
no idea because I was leading
fucking.
up to like she was like, oh, like you guys should like come out and visit us in Utah and come skiing. It's like fuck yeah, like this is prior to even bringing this up. I was like, I'll go ski. Like we'll visit like Alex Cousins have a condo there. Like I'll go visit for sure. I was like, yo, we'll go find some like blonde Utah girls. Like say less. And I'm saying this to her. I was like, oh my god, like I didn't even realize.
Oh my dude, that's like you can't even like put that into like a movie script and just make it all like that's just fucking. I don't even know. That's crazy, actually.
Crazy. And the cherry on top too was when they were leaving because they're staying at like a hotel or something. So they're leaving and I was like, we're saying goodbye. And her mom like came back up to me after, she's like, oh, like you totally should go visit so and so. I was like, wait, are they
Oh,
like talking about me here? Like
they're trying hard, dude.
that's
Yo,
what I'm
that
saying.
girl loves you right now. I guarantee it. You should hit her up.
She texted me after when she left on Hinge. She texted me back, and I was like showing it to my buddy. I was like, "Yeah." She hit me up again, and
Dude,
he,
you know how like those like the girls are when they're like they love like the fucking what's the birthday fucking signs and shit like that, the horoscopes and like fucking shit to like line up like so like once that happens like you know she's just hooked.
yeah. But the crazy thing is like that's like one of my closest friends, and like I've met her before. Like I met her like 5 years ago at his
Uh,
house, but I mean, obviously, like that's a long time ago. No, but like I guess from the get-go, I wonder if she knew that it was me. That's what I'm curious about because we've met before.
oh,
Like, do you think she realized like, yo, it's like your buddy's like best
right.
friend? I
You
had
sh-
no idea. I mean, I went to show this girl herself if I knew it was her.
well, that's true. I mean, you could just I mean, I would just fucking ask her at the end of the day. I feel like we're past the point of like in high school, like if you're like hooking up with like your buddy's like sister, then you're like kind of a douche. But like
Yeah,
I don't know how old you guys are, but like we're getting to the point where it's like more respectful than it is like trying to like be anything like that. Like you
that's what I
said, like you're
was
just trying to look for a girlfriend. Like you're not trying to be single. It's not like you're
for
just trying to
sure,
one and done.
dude. If it was like a one night stand, and I like just
Yeah,
blocked
no.
her or whatever. It was like, fucking fuck this bird. But like, I was like, first of all, like, I would rather like my buddies to like date like my sister or cousin because
Right.
I know they're gonna be more respectful than like some random fucking asshole.
Right. Yeah, I could see that for sure. For sure.
But
That makes so much more sense.
I don't
That's
think I would
fucking crazy though.
date
Dude.
this girl anyway. But I still think it was pretty wild.
Clip that. Clip that.
Yeah, she watches this. I was thinking that too. Like, there's been times because last year, like, it used to just be the locker rooms. Like, we just say like it was just unhinged.
Right.
I see I did it unhinged. But we like it'd be like, oh, we go out like Friday night and like we'd be viciously hungover Saturday recording. and I would just be like spilling exactly whatever happened. So like if girls go back and listen, like there's probably stories that are not the best for me finding like a wife.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Might want to think about that one.
I was thinking about that, but like also that's like like in the past. So like,
Hey,
I mean,
listen,
like,
you are who you are. You know, you gotta accept it.
yeah, there's definitely some that like I don't know if necessarily like my mom I wouldn't want listening to, but like it's like kind of stupid like pigeon moves, but
Yeah,
it's neither here nor there. I'll say one last thing. How sick was the USA goal horn? How sick was Free Bird when that played?
Dude, yo, you know what? It's funny too because I mean, like, not even to like make this like that, but like I was listening to that. I've all season long from like June till like on. I've always said to like my buddies in the course, I'm like, how perfect of a song is Freebird? Like, it's overused at this point, but like, think about it, dude. It starts from like a slow little like nice like synth type like sound, whatever it is, and then it just becomes to like what the goal score was, which is like the sickest part ever. It's just getting to the point where it just straight rips. And I would like to say that we heard it too much over that course of the time because we heard it a lot from a lot of goals, and they played it pregame and postgame. But I'm not sick of it at all, and I'm gonna listen to it on the way home because it is fucking good of a song. And that shit got me so hyped. I love that.
Nah, that's unreal.
Bird, yeah.
Nah, it's so sick,
dude. That's just
that's
like
America.
You know what happened? Q1043 ruined that song for us because they always did like the number one like Thanksgiving song or whatever the hell it was, and it would always be the first song. We're like, all right, Freebird again. Like we know it's the best song. But yeah, good choice. We were saying that they should have picked Born in the USA, little Bruce, but I think one of the kids isn't technically like he was born like in Canada, but like has lived in the US, I think his whole life.
Oh, that's Gabe Peralt.
Yeah, who's a Ranger by the way, and is a great dude and a really good hockey player. Really, really good.
Hell yeah. But I mean that's stupid. But I think it did either Born in the USA or Glory Days like 4 years ago maybe or 5 years ago.
Oh, that's probably why they wouldn't have done it then. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was a good time up there. That was Ottawa's a cool city as well. I wish that Trudeau had dropped out of office while we were up there before like one of the games because there was like a fuck Trudeau chant on one of the hockey games, and I was like, I threw the phone across the room. I was like, why couldn't we have fucking been there?
That's so sick.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, isn't Ottawa like kind of like Quebec or European-esque? Like it looks like.
Yeah, it is. So it's on the Quebec River, but it's actually in Ontario. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I know it's just like territories or whatever, but if you cross the Quebec River, you're in Gatineau, I think it was, and that's Quebec. So yeah, there was a lot of like French stuff like that. I'll tell you what, Tim Hortons coffee. I don't know if you're a coffee drinker. It was bomb, dude, bomb. So
did you get the Timbits?
Those like the donuts holes?
Yeah,
somebody did, and they ate it, and they're like, these aren't the same as Dunkin's. They're not that good.
I don't think Dunkin's are that good either, though.
I feel like you got to get them like in the morning, and you can't get the plain ones. You can't get the powdered ones anymore. You got to get the fucking glazed chocolate jelly. Done.
My favorite is the blueberry. I don't know if that's like an off one. Sneaky
no,
blueberry glazed, so good.
Yeah, the chocolate glaze too, so fucking good. Yeah,
I just rather go to like a local donut shop. Like we have like one in town that's like it just hits
smart.
like
yeah,
maple bacon or like these like fruity pebbles, like these sick ones. Yeah.
You ever heard of Duck Donuts, dude?
I have. I haven't been.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you ever been to like Delaware University, it got big there, I think. But those have they have the maple bacon, which is probably just as good at the place you were talking about. It's fire.
Yeah, just some like local joint. Good coffee too.
Yeah, right. It's the way to do it. For sure.
Yeah. I mean, one last thing before we kind of close up shop. Ohio State's playing tonight.
Yeah.
Are you a college football guy?
I'm not huge into college football, but I watched the Notre Dame game last night, which was a pretty cool game. I enjoyed watching that. It's you can't hate these football games because they're such meaningful, good football. So, Texas versus Ohio State tonight. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I'm a Buckeyes guy. My sister and cousin are there, so
good for you.
biased.
I'm rooting for Texas. Then, just kidding.
No, I think Ohio State wins. They look so good. If they lose, this is going to be so sad.
Yeah. I mean, hey, from what it seems and kind of what I've looked into earlier today and whatnot, they just look like they're a better team anyway. Texas, good squad, but I don't even know if they're going to be able to pull it off. It's a pretty big game. Ohio State's been there before. Not that Texas hasn't, but more recently.
No, for sure. No, I'm excited. I think Ohio gets done. They're actually I saw before the Notre Dame Penn State game, when there's 4 teams alive still, it was like Ohio State plus 130, then the rest of the field, or Ohio State minus 110, the
Right.
rest of the field was plus 130.
Oh, so they either pretty heavily favored to
Yeah.
win it all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you? I was just gonna ask you, what you got any bets that you're throwing in for tonight, or
I haven't yet. I'm gonna actually watch it the sim, I think, for the first
Nice.
half.
Sweet.
But I don't really have any bets. I mean, I'll look. The line's probably like minus 6.5 or something.
Dude, I tried to bet. I hate to say it, but I tried to bet Jack Hughes 2-time goal scorer last night, and fucking FanDuel wouldn't let me put money on, bro. I don't even know. I don't think he scored 2, so they saved me 50 bones. But
Yeah, he didn't.
no, I know he put 1 in. He like put 1 in, and I was like, fucking FanDuel is gonna fuck me right now. I swear to God.
Yeah, I did not do too hot at the Rangers game with my bets. The Rangers won, but yeah, I think I had only one bet hit. It was Rangers to win the first period.
Yeah, that's it. You started off hot.
Yeah.
The total is 51.5. Texas is plus 210. Texas is gonna get rolled. Like, let's be honest here. Spread's 5.5.
5.5. Yeah, I might alt spread and do
Yo.
like,
Yeah, that's a smart move right there.
I don't know.
Pick one player to score.
I mean Smith, but that's probably like minus 300. Jeremiah Smith. Can you even pick a player in draft? I have DraftKings.
Yeah, I do FanDuel, and I want to go to scoring. And you said, oh, they might not even let you pick a player to score.
I don't think you can with
in
college.
college. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Why not?
I mean,
oh, I guess you'd just be hitting up players like, yo, I need you to fucking score 3 tonight, bro.
you could do that in the NFL too if you like you're
know.
boys with them.
You see the one? He's a big franchise sports owner, like professional franchise sports owner, and he's been doing it for a while. I don't remember exactly who it was. Like, I want to say like Detroit Lions, like something like that. And he was basically saying that he's already in talks with 2 massive college football teams, like top 25, whatever, to buy 51% of their like teams, because of the way that NIL is structured and the way that they like. He was basically explaining how if you are like a booster or whatever and you want to give money towards NIL to the university, it's not necessarily a tax write-off for you. So there's no point. Like, there's no, like, from a business perspective, it's not like a business transaction, if you will, and you can't write it off. And there's like no reason for anybody to give the NIL money. So these companies are just gonna, or companies, people, whatever, just gonna start buying football, like half of the schools, so they can take that money and funnel it into their baseball program, their volleyball program.
It's gonna be like cap hits soon. There's gonna be like a cap on like college football team for salary. It's crazy. It really is.
It's getting wild, dude. I don't even think anybody really, I mean, I'm sure very smart people who put this together thought of this, but anybody has even been thinking that way yet, which is just crazy. Shows what's to come, for sure.
For real. But yeah, I mean, any last thoughts before I kind of let you go?
Yeah, if you're a college golfer and you want an NIL deal, I don't have any money, but I have a ton of golf hats to give you.
Hey, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you got to come on more. It's been fun shooting the shit.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'd love to. Yeah, I appreciate you having me on. Once you texted me, I just kind of said that to you earlier today. Like, hey, if you ever guys are having any pod, just like throw me on. Like, I don't even care. And it worked out. That's perfect. I'm glad I came on. And I also want to come on more. So whenever you want to, hit me up. Let's do it.
Sounds good. We'll have a wonderful night. I'm gonna see if I can figure out the golf game. And
dude, don't figure it out.
Don't. It's bad. I just need to keep it in play. Like, I don't care about being a scratch golfer.
Right.
I just want to be. Yeah, but I say that it's like, oh, I just want to be back on like putting it in the fucking play.
I just want to be putts for birdies and pars. That's really all you want.
Seriously.
I can understand that. All right, good luck over there. Don't shank them too much. And if you do shank them,
get on video.
Yeah, no, just stop, bro. It's so demoralizing.
It really is.
All right, dude. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you coming on.
Around. No problem, dude. Let's go.
Have a good night.
You too, bro.